Hello everybody, hello everybody, hello everybody, and welcome to the House of Common Sense. I'm your host, Bobby Kaya, coming to you once again. I want to talk about this situation happening in Buffalo, New York. Alright? Don't y'all believe nothing that Biden say about that situation down there. Biden is one. Right, back in the day, one of the most racist white men on the face of this earth, him and George Wallace and Bill Clinton. He helped draft the bill, three strikes you out, war on drugs. Okay, don't believe nothing Biden say. Okay, about that situation in Buffalo. Alright? But you gotta understand what Biden is doing. So y'all see, a lot of y'all black folks, y'all ain't got it down yet. Biden is letting the immigrants come in here by the thousands every day. That's gonna replace black folk. See? Y'all was against Trump, but Trump didn't want the immigrants in here unless they come in legal. Biden don't care how they come in, as long as they're here. He can look out for them. Okay? See, black people used to be alright, the priority minority, right? They ain't no more. The immigrants are. Immigrants that come over here in this country right now, they get anything they want. Okay, all the government assistance, state and federal, okay, they're eligible for. None of this shit Biden talked about there in Buffalo. He don't give a damn. He don't give a damn. See, you always got to understand something about the Democratic. Right? The Democratic have always discriminated against black people indirectly. They look or they act like they care. But in actuality, they don't really give a damn about you. Okay? Okay, now, let's look at, alright, we know George Bush didn't give a damn about black folk. Alright, he's a Republican. Alright? Sometimes the Republican ain't no better. But at least the Republican will let you know where they're coming from. They'll let you know up front they don't like it. Okay? They won't try to butter you up and make you feel as though they're all right when they're not. See, that's what I like about the Republican. All right? They'll let you know where they're coming from. Okay? Now, after George Bush left office, we had Barack Obama, all right? What did black people gain systematically under Barack Obama? Nothing. Nothing. All right? The only thing that black people really got, if you was gay, all right, you got the Non-Discrimination Act. The Non-Discrimination Act was only just for the LGBTQ, all right? It wasn't for other discriminatory practice.
Into miles, keep to the right on exit 30,
Huh?
485 south.
All right? Corporate America still discriminates against people that's got a felony on their record. A lot of jobs still discriminate against people that's got a felony on their record. All right, they won't hire you. So that's the Non-Discrimination Act doesn't apply to people who've been incarcerated, and now they're coming on the street right now, and they need a job. All right, a lot of places won't hire them. The Non-Discrimination Act didn't cover situations like that. The Non-Discrimination Act didn't cover a situation where if you got a felony, a certain type of misdemeanors on your record, you can't have a firearm. Huh? The Non-Discrimination Act was just for the LGBTQ. So we didn't get nothing under the Obama administration systematically. The only people that's got the gravy under the Obama administration was white folks. Okay, number one, they got the $1 trillion bailout. Most of that money went to white Americans, people that was already rich. Right? What else did we get? What does Obama really vote for? He voted for the LGBTQ. Okay, they got an act. All right, he voted for immigrants. The immigrants got DACA. All right, what did black folk get? Not a damn thing. Now let's look at Mr. Biden, right? But before we go to Biden, let's look at Trump. What did black folks gain systematically under the Trump administration? Basically, nothing. But he did help you out indirectly because he made it hard for immigrants to come into this country. Now, do that help blacks? Yes, it does. Because the immigrants is going to take your job and they're going to move into your community. They're going to take you off of government assistance and put the immigrants on government assistance. See? So Trump sought to help black people out indirectly. All right? He made it possible where a lot of black people come out of jail for some of the charges that Bill Clinton and them locked folks up for. Nonviolent crimes involving drugs. Because on the Clinton administration, there were 3 strikes, you were out. You got life. You got convicted for drugs, possession of drugs, 3 times. Or if you had 3 felonies in a row, you got life. But Trump let a lot of people out of prison, black and white. But there were more blacks jacked up for drugs than whites. Because during the 70s, the 80s, and the 90s, it was hard for a black man to find a decent job. So wasn't nothing left for him to do was but the hustle. And part of that hustle involved selling drugs. Biden don't care about them folks being killed out there in Buffalo. Huh? You don't care. Well, y'all say, well, he wanted a black woman as vice president. Okay. Kamala Harris is not a black woman, first of all. All right. Barack Obama was not a black man. He didn't say he was. He said he was from Kenya. He didn't classify himself as being black. Kamala Harris don't classify herself as being black. Okay? Nobody really want to classify themselves as being black. I don't want to make nobody mad. See, you got to understand white folks. White folks tricky. They got a lot of tricks with them. Now, there are three types of white people. All white people ain't bad. You got some white people that want to live and let live. All white people is not prejudiced. All white people are not racist. Right? So you can't put all of them in the same category. I realized that when I was a kid. I noticed that there were three types of white people. Right? They're that white man or that white woman to give you shirt off the back. Right? Because you got white people and married to black folks. Black folks married to white folks. When Martin Luther King and them was fighting down there for equal rights, civil rights, I was playing with white kids right here in South Carolina. Okay? So right now, as we speak, there's whites and blacks having fun, laughing, talking, and getting along together just fine. But don't be fooled by that. The first type of white person, like I say, give you the shirt off the back. They believe in living and let live. You don't bother them, they won't bother you. Okay? You be good to them, they'll be good to you. My belt is cutting into my old big stomach. I gotta loosen up my belt here. Oh boy, that feels good. Now, there's that second type of white man, white woman. They don't like you. They don't want to be bothered with you. Right? But they won't hurt you. The third type of white men and white women, mostly white men, they hate you to the extent where they will hurt you. Now, that little boy out there in Buffalo, all right, see, prejudice and racism was passed down from generation to generation. See? But the presence of evil is strong in this country. God have allowed Satan to have his way in America. See, a lot of whites taught their kids.
Exit 67, I-77, US 21. Be Charlotte. Keep to the right at 0.3 miles.
Let me cut this off. Let me cut this off. GPS off. A lot of white people taught their kids.
Keep to the right of exit 67.
They taught their kids that if you ain't better than nothing else, you better than a nigga, so-called black man or black woman. See? Now, it has gotten a little bit better. From the way it was back in the days. Back in the 30s, 40s, 50s, and the 60s. See, I caught some of that. I caught part of the Jim Crow law myself. So I know how some white folks was. I grew up right here in South Carolina, in Berkeley County. See, but nevertheless, that third type of white man and white woman, but mostly the white man, they'll do something to you. All right? They used to do it, try to do it, and get away with it. But now, they are bold. That they don't care whether or not they get away with it or not. They hate you enough that they don't care if they have to go to prison behind killing you. They don't mind killing you. All right? Well, see, that behavior was passed down from their forefathers. See, because their forefather could do it, all right, back in the 15th, the 16th, the 17th, and the 1800s, and get away with it, but nothing done about it. It was legalized murder of black people. But see, white supremacists actually want all black people, well, actually all non-black people gone. They They'll want you around. You black, they'll want you around. See? So now their kids are killing you. All right, look at Dylan Roof. See, their kids has adopted their behavior. Now, will he get the death penalty? And if he do get the death penalty, how long it's going to be before they put him to death? Is Dylan Roof still living? Yeah. Dylan Roof still living. They hadn't executed him yet. Because see, the white man has been known to protect his own. Especially when they do something against black folk. Okay? Now this boy that did that bombing in Oklahoma, all right? What was his name? Timothy Nichols, if I'm not mistaken.